Thriving together in culture and community, the Jacksonville branch of the NAACP is celebrating the 58th annual Freedom Fund Luncheon next week. One of the speakers is the official spokesperson for the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, the VA, Jacksonville native Terrence Hayes. Hayes served in the Army for 20 years, receiving more than a dozen medals of honor for his brave service. He's joining us now this morning to talk about the luncheon and how the office supports our veterans. Good morning to you. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me, Vic.
All right. So listen, I want to hear about your background. I gave you just a little bit, but you had a lot of experiences that led up to you becoming the press secretary for the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, Terrence.
Yeah, thanks for that, Victor. I think, my military career obviously positioned me quite well, especially my last 6 years there, where I finished up at the Pentagon working directly for the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. But it positioned me in a place where I understood veterans issues. As you stated earlier, I'm a veteran myself. I served in Iraq from 2006 to 2008. And of course, I want to be one of those individuals who is at the front of the spear, helping our veterans, our survivors, our caregivers, and our families who have served our country exceptionally well.
Yes, well, thank you for your service. And we, of course, want to thank all of our veterans out there. We know that we've got a lot that are viewers, a lot that live in our community, and we want to show that love. I've got to ask you this. How did you connect with the NAACP? Why is this partnership happening?
Yeah, this is big. I mean, just this past summer, the Department of Veterans Affairs and the NAACP signed a memorandum of agreement. And what that memorandum of agreement does is it allows us to work together with our two entities to ensure that we are providing equitable care and benefits and even hiring practices at the Department of Veterans Affairs. Again, this is going to be major because it's going to help us be able to plug into areas that we traditionally may not have, especially when you're looking at hiring more clinicians. We want clinicians to look exactly how our veteran population looks, and the NAACP is going to help us better position ourselves to do that.
Certainly. Have you seen a change over the years? Are things getting better?
Yes, things are definitely getting better when it comes to the disparities and the equity, but we are not where we need to be. Until we get totally equal across the board, whether it's on the benefit side of the house, the care side of the house, and again, ensuring that we are plugging in clinicians and other frontline workers where we need them, we're not going to stop. So this is something that is top of our priority, top on the priority of Secretary McDonough, top on the priority agencies wide in the government for the president.
Sure, it's got to be representative for everyone,
Absolutely. No matter your race, your age, your disability, your sexual orientation, we need to make sure that we are doing right by you regardless.
All right, so let's get back to you being a Jacksonville native. I love reminiscing with people that grew up in Duval because I'm a Jacksonville native as well. So why is it so special to return home to speak?
It's always great to come back home. You know, I'm a Stanton grad, so every time I come by, I try to drive by the school and just reminisce a little bit, get to see my friends and family who still live there. My son lives there. He's actually a doctor at Brooks. So again, it just gives me a great opportunity to reconnect with my friends, my family, my neighbors that I haven't seen in quite some time. But anytime that I can come back and give back, that's what I want to do. I love my city, and I'm there quite often.
Did you say Stanton grad?
I am.
Oh, man. See, I'm a Paxson grad. A little bit of rivalry right there. Happens to be Football Friday. Oh, that's interesting. So as we approach Veterans Day, can you highlight some of the talking points that you might be sharing with people as you salute veterans in attendance during this celebration?
Absolutely. I'm going to talk about the 75th anniversary of the integration of our armed services. I'm going to tell two stories about two gentlemen who served in Vietnam. One who just received the Medal of Honor, and one who is actually my uncle, who is a Silver Star recipient living in Jacksonville, Florida. So again, I'm hoping as many people as possible can come out and support this event. It's a wonderful event, serving a wonderful cause, but it's an opportunity for me to honor and pay my respects to those veterans who have come before me.
All right, Terrence Hayes, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it. And we look forward to your speech next week. So let's go over the details. If you want to see him in person and connect, the 58th Freedom Fund Luncheon Award Ceremony is Wednesday, November the 1st. For more information, you can go to jacksfv.org. NAACP.org. You heard him. He said he wants as many people there as possible for this cause. We'll be right back.